What's going on, guys? Jensen here with For Media Marketing. Today, I'm going to show you the secret to having extremely profitable results with your Facebook ads for your painting company. So if you're running a painting company and you're running Facebook ads or Google ads or ultimately any type of paid marketing, I'm going to show you guys the secret to getting the highest ROI possible and running the most profitable campaigns possible for your painting company. So if you're ready to scale, listen to this video. All right, guys. So just to give myself a brief introduction in case we haven't had the opportunity of meeting, my name is Jensen. I run the leading marketing agency for painting contractors across the nation called For Media Marketing. We run Facebook ads, we run Google ads, and we are extremely good at what we do, up to the point where 30% of our clients come from referrals at this moment. Okay. Now, right now, we're actively partnered up with over 150 painting contractors across Canada and the US, and we're spending millions of dollars in ad spend in order to get our clients revenue. Now, for the entire year of 2025, we spent just under $1.8 million in ad spend for our clients just on Facebook, and that's directly attributed them over $27 million back, which is about $1.17 back on average. Now, one of the most beautiful things about working with so many incredible companies, of course, is the impact that we bring through the revenue we generate, but also the level of data that we are able to get from these companies is just incredible. And we use this data to continuously optimize our clients' accounts to ensure that they keep running profitable marketing campaigns month after month and year after year. Okay. So I'm going to be showing you guys something that we've built out recently that I personally have never seen any other agency do or any other company out there really do. And what that is first analyzing the full buying cycle from lead to sale. Now with this, I'm going to show you the bottlenecks that you run into with these 4 different lead stages and 4 optimizations to overcome each one to ensure that a lead moves down the buying cycle as smoothly and as efficiently as possible. Okay, so I'm going to be giving you guys the secret to running highly profitable Facebook ad campaigns for your painting company. So to do that, I just want to show you first a little screenshot. Now, something we've done that no other marketing agency out there has done for painting companies is we've actually built our own internal proprietary software that tracks things beyond just cost per lead. Okay, let me explain why. If you're running Facebook ads, if you pull up your ads manager account, you'll see that there is ad spend, you'll see that there's leads, and you'll see that there is a cost per lead. Now, obviously, a great cost per lead is amazing. It looks great, but on paper, we actually don't know the quality of that lead. Everything else beyond the cost per lead is more important, like the cost per appointment, the cost per acquired client, the CAC, the ROAS, average job size, so on and so forth, right? Now, we've created a software that tracks all of this information beyond just cost per lead so we can ensure that we're actually running profitable campaigns for you. And we're optimizing for things beyond just cost per lead, because if you think about it, you could have 2 campaigns running, okay? One campaign has a $100 cost per lead, the other has a $50 cost per lead. Now, naturally, you're gonna say, oh, double down on the $50 cost per lead, cut the ad spend, you'll get twice as many leads, right? Unfortunately, it could be the $100 cost per lead campaign that's actually being the one that is getting the sales and getting the return on investment, and the $50 campaign is just getting you a bunch of tire kickers and window shoppers. Okay, so what we've done is we built this to track the appointment set rate, the close rate, the cost per close, all of that information down to each specific ad to ensure we're running the most profitable campaigns for you. Okay. With this, what we've also tracked is the buying cycle. So this is the information I want to share with you about how to run the most profitable Facebook campaign. And this is the information that you need to optimize in order to get the best results for your painting company, okay? So what we've done essentially is we've taken the data from when a lead is first entered into a pipeline to when an appointment is set to the appointment date and then the actual closing date. Okay, so we're moving down the buying cycle, and in this we're going to be analyzing the time range for this whole buying cycle. Okay, so again, lead comes in, that's step 1. Appointment gets set, that's step 2. The appointment date, which is actually the day where you show up at the customer's house and quote their painting project, whatever, that's step 3. And then step 4 is the actual time or the kind of proposal acceptance range. Okay, now objectively, you want to get a client down that pipeline as fast as possible. But I'm going to show you guys kind of the data that we have running for Q4 across, I believe it's about 75 accounts that we have, that this kind of software that's being tracked, and then we're going to be slowly rolling it out across the other 75. But we have half of our clients being tracked with this information. So we're going to look at the 5 steps to this. Okay, so average lead to appointment set. This is how long it takes from a lead to be set as an appointment. Average lead to appointment date, meaning a lead comes in today, how long is it taking for you to actually show up at their house and give them a quote? Average appointment set to sale. So this is, you set the appointment today. How long after is it becoming a sale? Appointment date, average appointment date to sale. So this is, you showed up at their house. How long is it taking for that proposal to be accepted? And then average lead to sale. This is just in full, how long it takes from a lead to come in, like a lead that comes in today. How long does it take for it to become a check that is deposited into your bank in the future? Okay. So the average lead to appointment set time is 3.7 days, meaning from October 1st to today, which is December 16th, it is taking on average 3.7 days for a lead to become an appointment set. Okay. The bottleneck with this is a lot of different varieties. There could be so many reasons why a lead doesn't come an appointment set. The bottleneck, number one, could be bad information, bad lead information. Okay, this could be, wrong phone numbers, wrong emails, so on and so forth. Number two, and this is the biggest one that I see, is poor and inconsistent speed to lead. It is taking you way too long to get into contact with these leads, and Facebook leads are a high interest buyer. Okay, Google leads are high intent. They're actively looking for a painting contractor near me. Facebook, Instagram, all that meta platform, it is interest. Okay, you are popping up on their social media timeline when they are not searching for you. They might have searched for you in the past, but they're not actively searching for you. You're interrupting their scroll and popping up and capturing them when they're a high interest. Okay, these naturally are lower intent leads, meaning that your sales process needs to be that much stronger and that much more consistent and that much faster. Okay, so the bottleneck, average lead to appointment set time, 3.7 days on average, a lead becomes an appointment set. The optimization to this step is to increase the speed to lead, have more consistency, automation, text, SMS, emails, things like that. And the biggest one is having a admin or an appointment setter calling these leads using space consistency. What that means is more volume at the start and then tapers off down the line as it gets older and older and older. Okay, so double dial 3 times a day at the start just to capture their interest as fast as possible. Number two, average lead to appointment date. Okay, so this is basically a lead comes in today. How long does it take on average for you to show up at their house and give them a quote? The average lead to appointment date is 8 days. Okay, meaning it is taking 8 days for someone to fill out a Facebook form, and then you are showing up at their house giving them a quote. The bottleneck here is, again, these are interest-based leads. They're interested today. In 8 days from now, they might accept the appointment and show up, and you show up, and everyone there is a decision maker, whatever. But your conversion rates can be killed because that interest can fizzle out over the 8 days. Okay, optimizations for average lead to appointment date is to add more times available at the soonest rate possible onto your or your sales reps' calendars. Meaning, if a lead comes in today at 12 p.m., you should have the availability to schedule them as an appointment today or tomorrow if you already have appointments. And the sooner you can close that gap from lead entering into a pipeline to appointment date, the higher your conversions will be. Okay, the reason your conversions may be suffering and leads aren't buying from you is because there's too much gap in initial lead opt-in to appointment date. Number three, average appointment set to sale. Okay, so lead comes in today, you call it today, you set the appointment. How long does it take on average for them to become an active buyer, cash in hand for you with your company? The average is 11.8 days, meaning you set the appointment today, 11.8 days later, the average person will become a customer. Okay, now the bottleneck with this is very similar to the bottleneck with the previous one, is not enough time on the schedule, right? You set the appointment and then there's a sale. There could be, lack of trust building, lack of value building. It could be not enough, appointments available on your calendar to get something scheduled. There could be so many different factors, but the bottleneck with this step and the optimizations for this step are very similar to the previous one that I just said. Number four is the average appointment date to sale time range. The average date, meaning you showed up at their house, you gave them a quote. The average time that it takes them to become an active buying client in your company is 8.2 days. Now, the typical bottlenecks that you would run into in this step right here is, number one, you are not quoting on the spot. If you're not quoting on the spot, you are missing out on an insane amount of conversions. Number two, this could be an external factor. The homeowner might just be seeking like a ton of different quotes from other companies, and those companies might not be quoting on the spot. So there's delay in when they get quoted, when they get the quote presented to them, when they're, going to be deciding which company they're going with, there could be a lot of external factors there, but what you can focus on is what you can control. So the optimizations for this step is build as much value and as much trust as you can. One of my buddies, Jason Phillips, had a study that the more time you actually spend in a house, the higher conversions will be. So if you want to close more deals, number one, close on the spot. Number two, go in their house, spend as much time, build as much value, build as much trust, and you will close more deals. Don't worry about what other people are doing. Just focus on what you are doing and execute with perfection. Okay. And lastly is the average lead to sale, meaning it is taking on average 16.6 days for a lead that comes in today to turn into a sale. So on average, if you get a lead today, it is taking roughly 2 weeks for it to become a check in your pocket. Now, the way I see it is you have two options here, really. Number one, you can either come to terms with this and just be okay with a average lead to sale time of 16.6 days on average or more. Or number two, you can start improving your marketing, improving your conversion rates, improving the profitability from your marketing campaigns, and increase the speed from when a lead becomes a sale by focusing on three things. Number one, speed to lead. If you increase the time from when a lead becomes an appointment, you will win. Number two, increase the time from appointment set to appointment date. If you're closing the gap from when someone shows an initial interest to when you're showing up and building the most value and the most trust and increasing the conversions at the highest percentage possible for them to become a buyer, you will win. Number three, quote on the spot and build as much value and spend as much time with those customers as possible, and you will close more deals. Ultimately, the secret to marketing is to close the gap from a lead that you have paid for to customer that comes into the pipeline and pays you. That is the secret to marketing, closing the gap from when a prospect becomes a lead to a lead becomes a customer that is paying you cold, hard cash. Okay. So again, you can either come to terms with this and be okay with your conversion rates not being as high as you'd like them to be, or do something about it, start taking action and start realizing that there is so much more optimizations that you can do. But unless you have the data and unless you know what you're doing, you're just going to be pushing with the blindfold on and making blind decisions with the I feel. Okay. I don't want you to be, I feel like I should do this. I want you to have the cold, hard data behind it and start taking action. Now, I want to show you an example of how money loves speed. Okay, so this is one of our clients. This is Connor. We just signed Connor last week. We launched his ads, and within 3 days, he already had his first couple leads coming in. Okay, just this morning, he had got his first 2 leads. He got one at 2 a.m. and he got one at 5 a.m. Okay, on the same day, he called those leads. He set those appointments. He booked 2 of them, one for today, one for tomorrow. Now, Connor just texted me saying he just closed one of those leads that came in this morning at 2 a.m. That he set that appointment at 10 a.m. and he closed that deal at 4 p.m. for $16,000. Okay, he didn't wait 16 point whatever days. He booked it today. He closed it today. And he even said that they will actually be adding basement as an upsell tomorrow, potentially increasing the LTV of the client. And the other lead that came in at 5 or 6 a.m., that is an appointment set for tomorrow. Okay, he is closing the gap from when a lead comes in to when a sale is submitted. So that's all I got for you guys today. The secret to higher profitability in your marketing is just closing the gap from when a lead becomes a lead to when a customer becomes a sale. If you can close that gap, you will have so much more profitability with your Facebook ads because you're paying for a lead today. If you can reduce the time between when a customer pays you tomorrow for it, then you will win. Okay, then you take that money and just keep reinvesting into your marketing. If you like this video, make sure to hit the like and share button and stay tuned for more videos. I'm going to be dropping a lot more ideas on how you guys can get more and more results with your Facebook ads and make more money from your marketing ventures. If you're running a painting business and you're curious to see how we help companies grow and how we can help you dominate your market and start scaling your revenue and breaking revenue records, click the link in the description, submit a quick application. Now, we provide exclusivity, so if your area is not available, unfortunately, we won't be able to work with you. But if your area is available, we're gonna give you a full market domination game plan on that discovery call, and we're gonna give you the full strategy that we're using across all of our clients and how you can implement it and swipe and deploy into your painting business to start building your revenue, to start taking over territory, to start expanding your market, expanding your revenue, building your team, and building the company you always knew you could build, okay? So that link is gonna be right below. It's completely 100% free if your area is available. I would love to see how we can help fit into your marketing strategy and help you take over your territories. Have a good one, guys.